Cochise County leaders are sounding the alarm this afternoon as the federal government continues to release more and more undocumented immigrants into the streets of local communities. Today, Sheriff Mark Daniels held a joint press conference in Sierra Vista. That's where we find News 4 Tucson's Coris Nylander with the latest. Thank you. Coris, what's the latest on the situation there?
Well, Sean, the press conference just wrapped up about an hour ago here at their new Border Operations Center. So new, they don't even have furniture moved in here yet, but it's a sign of the gearing up and all hands on deck attitude they're having right now to address this growing issue. Just about every local mayor, police chief, and official with any interest in the border here in Cochise County was here. Who was not here was notable and had Sheriff Daniels frustrated. He said he invited CBP officials to join, but was told they weren't allowed to come today. According to the local mayors, just since yesterday, more than 100 people have been street released in Douglas and more than 60 in Bisbee. That number growing by the hour, and they see no end in sight to it. The releases are happening as Border Patrol processing centers reach capacity. The groups of migrants, they say, are just being let out onto the street with the clothes on their backs. Non-government organizations have been arranging buses to try and bring them to Tucson, where Casa Elitas provides assistance. But what's changed this time around is the past coordination we've seen where they would have set drop-off times with these NGOs isn't happening as it should, so many groups are not waiting for the buses. Sheriff Daniels says that this isn't safe for the migrants or citizens within the county.
But when you expedite a process and you leave them at the Safeway in Bisbee, on the streets of Douglas, and they navigate their way through Cochise County trying to find those basic essentials of life. And what's even more disturbing to all of us here as leaders is to know that they didn't even cross the border in Cochise County.
And tonight, CBP released a statement saying, in part, quote, CBP is working according to plan and as part of our standard processes to quickly decompress the areas along the southwest border. We encourage migrants to ignore the lies of smugglers and use lawful, safe, and orderly pathways that have been expanded under the Biden administration. You can read U.S. Customs and Border Protection's full statement over on our website, KVOA.com. Sheriff Daniels says that they couldn't handle this issue if not for continued state and federal financial assistance. They hope that continues. They don't know what they would do if it would end. We'll have more on this coming up tonight at 5 o'clock. We're live from Sierra Vista. Coris Nylander, News 4 Tucson.